他没问我的。
It's already start share. It
Okay.
start recording. Yeah. Hi Yun.
Hello.
Hi. Yeah. Thank you for giving. Thank you for giving your time to help me my education success, and I appreciate your time. And yeah, so for today, I would basically just doing like you just critique my redesign app for like usability um task. And yeah, so basically for my first persona, she is Mei Hua Ling, and she's 65 years old, and she lives in Chinatown, San Francisco right now. And so she basically like for the so she's an elder in San Francisco, and she mainly relies on the public transportation to get free food from San Francisco Marine Food Bank. And she also goes to visit her grandson twice a week by public transportation.
Mm-hmm.
And so basic on her needs. So I do have a two flows like design, and the first flow it's like the first task is set language to Chinese.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
I know I did some research. So they like most of the out like Chinese elder in San Francisco, like in American, um, like they don't like speak like English like anymore. So they also like they speak like Chinese like every day. And yeah, so um based on this, I prefer like to have the languages prefer language setting to this kind of specific group people. And yeah, so you can start to um test the app,
Mm-hmm.
see. Yeah, so
Okay.
and give me just some feedbacks.
Okay.
Yeah,
Um.
and I will keep silence.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That's the end of the this flow. This one.
Yeah, so yeah.
Okay.
And so for me, I mean, this kind of the last page is the, I mean, just the main page to
Mm.
to shows the information like um in Chinese.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so for here, I mean, this task is, I mean, I just for basic for people like who enter the open the app firstly, and then they will set up the language first.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, yeah. So I was thinking like to have like two setting method. So one way is to setting the preferred language at the beginning when people are open the app,
Mm-hmm.
and or after they open the app and enter the main page, and then click the setting to select their preferred language. But for me, I mean, like basic the uh, the, the feedback from others, and like other classmates, they said like this way is much better because it's simple and easy to use. And
Mm-hmm.
then because people like people who don't know that they don't know the English as well, like it is hard to like setting the language after they enter the main page.
Yeah,
So it is good to have like at the beginning when they open the app. So
makes sense.
so okay.
Yeah, I think the overall flow is very clear. Especially you see the welcome page, and then you can see language options right away.
Mhm.
So for mm, I'm just wondering if you need the English by default, like haven't show up in both field, like showed up twice. You can like simply reduce one by just simplify the screen. And I imagine for people who only know one of the language, they will just click the one they recognize right away. So yeah, I think that one it's very easy. And seeing a screen for asking for waiting. And maybe even for the language here, you can use like change it to Chinese as well.
Okay.
Since the user has already changed the setting language.
Okay.
Are those boxes for the bus schedule, like the Muni time schedule? The
Yeah.
boxes right here?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's pretty clear. Do you know what kind of icons are these here? Do you have a design already?
Yeah, so basic, I mean like basically this kind of icon it's for the main page, like, and the map tracker,
Oh, okay. You
and
know.
like the personal information, like personal setting, like
Okay.
profile or something. Yeah.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this
Okay.
one went smooth.
Cool. You can open the task tools to see.
Oh, okay. This one.
Yes.
So the task 2 is add an elder ID number to the personal information.
So for this one, my task is add an the elder ID number to the app, so people like this kind of the elder, they don't need to bring their physical ID anymore, so they can
Okay.
just use to show their the elder ID by phone on phone, the iPhone on the app, and that's
To
it,
the driver.
to the driver.
Okay. Is that a QR code or just a member page, like an ID page?
It's either page, so you
Oh,
might
okay.
just see. Yeah, you can test what happened. Yep.
Okay. So this is the last page?
Yeah.
Okay. So start from the beginning. So for this one, what is the name of this icon here? Like what information shows in this page?
It's just the map tracker.
I think what's confused here is the term. Oh. No, it's the term ID card.
Okay.
I was confused at first. Seeing that, I was wondering what that ID card is. So it would maybe easier to understand if it says my ID, or like an icon of a person. So yeah, that way it's more clear what that ID card means. So after I click on this one, my ID name, yeah, this page is kind of just bland. It just have a word name here. It doesn't have a box or some kind of like the input box showing that I need to put information in. So yeah, if it's has a like a input box or something that showing that I need to put something in, so then I will click the add button to know that I need to submit something and choose a writer for me. So the idea for this one here is if after I click on one of the options here, it will highlight it, and then I click the next step, right?
Yeah, so I mean, it's just for either way. Like, I don't know, like for personally, I sometimes people are like they curious, like they wonder what's the next step, and like you can either like if they already make the choice, they can select the senior, and then we'll automatic to go to the next page, or they can click the next step to see what's the next step, and then can go back to the last page to make a choice.
So
I don't know.
I imagine if you want to do the 2 steps, because sometimes you don't need 2 steps, but sometimes if you have one more step that it's more like people are less likely to be like very cautious in here, so they can choose like one of the options here and then click the next step. So if you want to do this, you can have you can add one more page here that's showing the senior. The one I click here is highlighted with like a color box, and then next step. Yeah, so that way I would not like confused by should I click this one or this one here.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah. So and then I click both of them, they can go to the next step.
Okay.
Just by like having this one highlighted.
Okay.
Step. Enter ID number. Next step. And then for this one here, I think first time I click here, and then it shows me this scan page, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you can have the language saying scan your ID here. So that way, the next stage, the next page come up, I would not be that surprised. It's a scan page. So after this, I think after the scan, you can have a page where the information is clear, and then the user can click on like a next. like for example, this one here, it's the scanning. When you have to use your camera, and then you have all the information scan. You can have a button saying next, or like you like just a notification showing the user that they have successfully scanned their card or something, to let them know that this action is finished, so they can go to the next one. So it's a for this page is for user to enter their personal information, right? Yeah, after they scan, so submit. That's clear.
And this page is the last page, and so after the user filled out the information and upload an ID card, and the page, my ID page, will show the electronic ID page here. So it's not like the QR code or something, because they don't need to scan or something. It saves time, so they just like it's kind of same thing like physical, but people they don't need to like bring the physical ID like anymore. So yeah.
Yeah. Maybe for a design, just a design aspect from this, the information, this card, this box can be larger to like, because you just have to show this to the driver. So I imagine this size of the icon in the phone would be really small, like only like the size of the thumb. So like it looks like the ID card that they have already, right? The physical one. So you can maybe have those information be more clear and larger on the page. Yeah, so it wouldn't just look exactly like their card, the physical card.
Okay.
Yeah, and then having the information maybe like somewhere else as well, like highlighted name and yeah.
Do you think because I'm thinking like, how about like the horizontal way of the ID, a horizontal ID?
I think it's for in some devices you can just have that option. So it's so that option shouldn't be like the only way they can show it, right? Yeah, they can do it whether it's horizontal or vertical, and then they should be able to see clearly as it is right now, like vertically. And then they can have that second option.
Okay.
Yeah, because this is the main one they see. So this one should be clear already. Yeah, that's my little advice. Yeah, just
And also the one more question, I'm thinking about the fill out information for like the personal information. Yeah.
This one?
In this one, is it just like just after they enter the ID number and then upload the ID, the upload like just Photoshop photo shooting their physical ID, is it enough? I think I still thinking about this way, like do they like really necessary to fill out the like personal information, like the name, date of birth, address, or phone number, or something like that?
Right.
Is it necessary? I don't know.
Yeah, I think it is a little bit repetitive for doing both. Like you need to scan your card and then enter your information. Then what is the exactly point of scan your card? Yeah, or you can do a either or option. For example, you mentioning some users using this one is like elder person, they don't know English that well, and maybe don't really know how to enter all the information correctly. So I think scan the ID card is a pretty good function to have.
Yeah.
So if you have that option, yeah, you can do it either or. You can say like scan your ID or enter by hand. So that way they can have like 2 options to do this instead of to do both.
I mean, for me, personally, I feel like to upload the ID and then enter ID number, this kind of these two way can exist at the same time. And because enter the ID number, it's not enough for the system to approve their physical ID. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because we don't because for me, we don't need to, for this app, I don't want to ask the people to sign in. So after they can like upload their information, like something like that, and they can do something, they can sign up an account or something. But this way, it's, you know, just as the guest, guest way. So after they enter the ID number, I mean, like, it's not enough for, because there's no photo, no profile approved. That's only the ID. So I mean, like, this the security way. That's the security issues.
But I think information that, for example, if the ID card has a like a code that's like a security way they can scan, would that be enough? Because I don't know what the ID looks like. If on there they have the like a mark or something that the scanner can detect, so that would be enough for all the information that the system needs to verify that user. But yeah, I would say doing all these 3 steps is a little bit too much. Yeah, you have to go through the enter ID number and then do the rest. Or actually the enter ID number could be part of the this section, like the personal information section.
Yeah. Okay.
It can have a box that is ID card. It doesn't need to be a separate screen for, or this screen can be pop up after they hit one of the box here. Yeah, so having 2 separate screen, it's a bit too much.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you for your feedback. I would think about that, you know.
That's the current the elder ID card has. I don't know what it looks like. Do they have pictures and ID and everything?
Elder ID. Let me say San Francisco.
Because I remember, if you, for example, if you buy tickets from some sites, for example, some museum sites, and then you choose the student option for the discount tickets, they are not necessarily asking you for the student ID card every time. Sometimes it's just simply answer which school did you go to. Yeah, and then or just your name and some basic information. They are not asking for the student ID card. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Is that a current function on the app right now?
Oh, they don't.
Oh, okay.
I just like I added the function to it only. Yeah, because the current function is so it's I mean, like, just basic, just only have the purchase tickets function and nothing
Okay.
else.
Okay.
So I just feel like we do have like review like interview before with you. So I mean, like if the apps only provides the purchasing tickets function to people, I mean that's no way. Like that's not um like nothing much to me. Like it's not interesting to me. Like there's no way to me like bring me to download the app. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so boring. Like that's no reason. Like I don't want to purchase a ticket and by the app.
Yeah, so you want to add that another feature by like the digital member card
Yeah, just
thing.
like for this ID, it's
Mm-hmm.
specific. It's for you can see, you can go back to the couple page. You can go back to the page like yeah here. So for this page, I do have like choose a rider, veteran, disabled, senior, student, youth, and that's kind of like the specific group people. So there, here it's no regular, not the regular people here, and yeah, people like for the 8 out, like people just purchase ticket directly. They don't have to submit any ID because there's no ID for them. So for here, I want to like people even like elder group people, they don't need to buy the tickets. They getting free passing in the public transportation. But I still want them to use this app because if I like for me if I can upload my physical ID on the app, and also the app can have a map tracker. What a good I mean like what's a good news for me. Like I feel like oh I will do that if even like I don't need to purchase a ticket, but
Yeah, makes sense.
I still will use it because it's
Mm-hmm.
interesting. I mean like it's convenience. I can just show my ID by phone, like you know,
Mm-hmm.
and also I can see the map tracker. I mean like it's so good. Like for I mean it's pretty convenient to people.
Yeah, it makes sense. So this bottom right here would be a like a personalized page for user.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, I would say the same. Just simplify some of the stages here
Hmm.
for everybody.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but it makes
Thank
sense.
you. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.